one of my concerns from the very beginning was, how do we not just talk about it? And right now, this is the hot topic. This is the thing that everybody wants to focus on. But in a year's time, will this still be just as important as it is today when we're talking about George Floyd's murder?
We have to keep listening because this is an evolving process. And we also have to keep acting. And so our actions need to be the result of our listening. And we're going to have to keep doing both. And so I think as long as companies and also individuals remember that, we can keep moving from the listening to the action, but neither one of them are going to go away because there's no end result. This is a living and evolving process.
And so as we are having these conversations and starting to do the transition, to really be intentional about looking downstream at what we may put in place that may actually compound some of this harm over time. Why do we keep having this conversation? You know what? Because we're trying to do better. We did the best we could until we knew better. We know better now. We're trying to do better. And this is how we're going to be going forward.
From my position, it's really hard to understand the depth of frustration that people have had as their voice has been on the margins or their voice has been the token in the rooms, and how important it is that as we really invest in an equitable recovery and addressing racial injustice, that we give power to those voices and then support them.
There needs to be an infrastructure that builds and supports inclusivity and diversity, and frankly that holds every level of leadership accountable.
We just have to give each other grace to have these conversations and allow people to learn and come along, and as they're doing their own work, because each of us has to do our own work.
Whatever angle or position you sit in this transition, it hasn't been easy. It's been a long, hard year. And those of us on this panel today have been a part of this work from the very beginning, likely long before the murder of George Floyd last year.